All right, Chapter 3, Problem 18. You drive 75 kilometers in a straight line in direction 15 degrees east of north. So what does that mean? That means if we draw east, right, and we draw north, you went 15 degrees east of north, and you went 7.5 kilometers. What does that mean? Well, find the distance you would have drive straight east and then straight north to arrive at the same point. So if you look at the eastern component of this, see if I can, if you look at the eastern component of that, that is this piece, right? And the northern component is that piece. So if this is the 15 degrees, the eastern component corresponds to 7.5 kilometers times the sine of 15 degrees. And the northern component corresponds to 7.5 kilometers times the cosine of 15 degrees. All right, so let's put that all down. All right. We have, I'll just call it displacement in the eastern direction, right, is 7.5 kilometers times the sine of 15 degrees, right, because you're 15 degrees east of north. And the northern component is 7.5 kilometers times the cosine of 15 degrees. All right, so those are our two components, all right? What do they equal? 7.5 times sine of 15 degrees, okay, equals 7.5 times the sine, convert 15 degrees to radians, and equals 7.5 times the cosine, again, convert 15 degrees to radians. So distance you go east is 1.9 kilometers, and distance you go north is 7.2 kilometers. 0.9 kilometers, 7.2 kilometers. Okay. So show that you still arrive at the same point if the east and northern legs are reversed in order. All right? If the east and northern legs are reversed in order. So what we did was we say, okay, we're up here, you go that way, and we went 7.5 kilometers. Now it says, okay, we're going to go this way, and then we're going to go up. How far is that, right? So if you reverse this and you look at, oh, what's that angle? And what's that total distance, right? Okay, let's figure all that out. That angle, by the way, the tangent of that angle is going to be the long side divided by the short side, or 7.2 kilometers divided by 1.9 kilometers, right? So, part B. In part B, we're looking at an angle, theta, which is equal to the inverse tangent of 7.2 kilometers divided by 1.9 kilometers. All right. Now, because of rounding errors, we're not going to get exactly the same same answer, but we're going to do this anyway. Equals a tan of 7.2 divided by 1.9, right? And now we need to convert that to degrees, the other degrees. So 75 degrees, right? 75 degree. Okay, we're going to go at 75 degrees. And what is our distance going to be? The distance we travel is square root of 7.2 squared plus 1.9 squared, right? 7.2 squared plus 1.9 squared, forgot my units, that's kilometers. Okay, equals square root of 7.2 squared plus 1.9 squared. So I get 7.45, 7.4 kilometers. And there you go. Within rounding error, right? In rounding error, we have the answer. So it's the exact same thing. We can go east and then north, or we can go north and then east. We wind up at the same point. And that's it for problem 18.